Hi, guys, and welcome back to the podcast. It's been a while since we had Fran on. She was feeling a little under the weather, but now, as you can see, she's back in force. Back in force. She's here. Today, we're going to be talking about the last video I did about our father, where I called him out. And a lot of my viewers and people are
Not
saying,
my father, my brother.
her father, these boss like now.
Jesus
Before I
Christ,
was just
help me.
getting the names, now I'm getting their titles.
Could you do me one favor? My family wonders why you cannot pronounce my fucking name. Jesus Christ.
Maschuci.
Maschuci. Oh my God.
My mother used to always yell at me when I used to call her Ma. Ma,
I'm going to get you hooked on phonics. Hooked on phonics. Holy shit.
Okay, Maschuci.
Maschuci.
I even do it one of these.
But you don't have one of these because you're not a guinea. You're not.
I'm saying again.
Yeah, I'm half Irish and I can say it.
Well, aren't you special?
I fucking am special. You're damn straight I'm special.
Have you guys noticed my hair? It's still here.
Yeah, I noticed it. It looks like you cut it yourself.
I did cut it myself. Thank you.
Yes, I can see that. Yeah, it's very clear to me.
I do it myself because I don't like strange women touching my hair, especially shampooing me. I get all excited. I don't know. But anyway, so we're gonna be talking. So I really did call the guy out, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know that he knows about this channel. He knows about me corroborating with his sister. He knows that, and if he was truly innocent people don't stay quiet. They put it out there.
That's why I'm here.
That's why she's there. She's right out there in front, and he's hiding under the bed somewhere on the East Coast. That's where he is. And again, Jojo, if you decide to have your half of this story told, I will be
trying to hear it too.
I'll be extremely professional, even though I don't like you. I will be professional and give you every courtesy that someone like you deserves. Okay, that's what I'll do. We'll be disrespectful. Again, Jojo, this is not something that you want to die and not correct if you're innocent. The reason that when you go to a criminal trial, the DA is always the one that has the last word to the juries. It's their words that the jury last hears. Okay? And the system is rigged that way so that that's the last thing you're going to be remembered by, the last words. So I know I wouldn't want to leave this world knowing that that story was out there and I didn't address it, and that everybody, family members, loved ones, you're going to be 79 next month. That would be a hell of a way to leave your legacy, because this little channel is all over the world. And when we go back in April and we find remains there and the police get involved again, well, you might be getting a little knock on your door, bro. So just give your side of the story. You know lawyers. I know you do. Just give your side of the story. That's all I got to say. Sam, so Fran, what did you think of?
Yeah, Sam. Who's Sam? Who the fuck is Sam? Kevin, get your ass together.
I thought, you see the way I tried to think of this.
Sam Maschuci.
San Francisco. I'm over here in San Francisco. I don't know where I am. And by the way, to the viewer that accused me of being gay because I drink Perrier, well, it's not Perrier, dumbass. It's Pellegrino. Even I get. Did I say that right? Pellegrino?
Yeah.
S. Pellegrino for super. Yeah, so one of these guys, they'll, oh, you look a little light on your feet. That's an old phrase from the day that you're gay. There's nothing gay about me, bro. I'm all about being straight. But
You're all about being a bad dresser, I'll tell you that. Who the hell dresses you? You need to stop with the socks and the shoe. Oh my God.
I went today
If
to go
you're
to
going to
friggin'.
represent with me, if you're going to stay with me
I'm
on
too
this
old
channel,
for
you
this
need to
one.
dress nicely.
Hey, I think I got this at Walmart,
Yeah,
$9.99.
I believe it. It seems like it's a
But when
Walmart
you got hair this good, people are
hair.
just
Dear
watching
God.
your hairdo, and they're not worried about your $9.99. I got a Rolex. Got one of them to go with my $9.99 Walmart, and I think it was on sale. I think it was really $12.99. But anyway,
My
let's get
least favorite store.
that's where I get my drugs from. I have to go to Walmart because that's just the closest
And I need drugs to go to Walmart. Okay,
yeah,
that's
I
yeah.
mean,
Okay.
those people there, those Walmart people are something else. I got to go there real early in the morning. I get my stuff and get out of there. I have to, and I find myself shopping there more and more because of Biden and his Bidenomics. I can't afford to go no place else. I can't afford. I have to go there to Walmart. Thanks to Biden. You should have elected the guy that's got this hairdo.
Oh dear God, help us all.
His name starts with Trump. But anyway, so so what did you think of me calling him out? And since he is your brother, how do you think he reacted while I was
I'm sure he's
pointing?
pissed off as hell.
I mean,
He's
but
probably mad as hell.
you think he wants to whack me?
Well, he doesn't know how to whack you, but I'm sure that he could.
I'm,
He would love to punch you in the face and knock you out. I'm sure he would love to beat the shit out of you.
that's one thing I do very well is fight.
I mean, you've got to understand this guy. He broke his first wife's arm and he broke his second wife's leg.
What does that
So
mean? That means he's a coward.
Exactly.
You come
Exactly.
fucking, you try. Hey, Jojo, you try. You know what, Jojo? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I do. What I'll do. Forget about the $5,000 reward I have, and everybody's gonna forget about that. Let me tell you what I'll do. I will give you first shot. I'll put my night guard on, break my teeth. I'll knock on your door and I'll give you one shot anywhere you want, old man. I will give you one shot, and then when I knock me down, then when I get up, then we'll see just how. What am I doing? What am I saying? What am I? The guy's 80 years old. His days of fighting. You're getting me all pumped up, telling me how tough he is when he's breaking women's arms.
Oh, he thinks he's tough. He used to be tough. He's not tough anymore.
Let him fight a real man.
How tough he was when I just found out some stuff at dinner when he was a rent-a-cop and he would catch girls drinking in the car at the park. They'd shine the light on them and they'd go up in their cop uniforms and they'd dump out the beer. He used to bring all the beer home to us. He would say, oh, we're confiscating the beer, but he was taking the beer home. But what I didn't know, at dinner, I met 3 people that told me this little story. He used to tell the girls, I'll take the drugs and the beer, and if you give me a blowjob, I won't report you. I won't report you. Can you imagine? And let me tell you how embarrassed I was that these girls told me this shit that he used to do to them. So how about they could sexually sue him for that shit?
Wait a minute.
I don't think they can.
You wait a second. Watch what you say, Fran. I got my daughter here, and I got a bunch of viewers.
How do you think I felt at the table when they were saying it to me?
BJ or some other kind of. Just calm down. Well, wait a minute. So you actually spoke to women from Kearny, New Jersey.
Correct.
That were sexually assaulted by him when he was.
Well, he was a rent-a-cop.
When she says rent-a-cop, what it really means is an auxiliary cops. You're an auxiliary cop hoping to go to the police academy on the next time they hire. That's what it. I'm not. Some of them do have police powers, and they can carry a gun. Some of them. And others can't. So I don't know which one he was. But so you're telling me that you spoke to these women that he did that to?
They were at the dinner table. I didn't know. They said to me, you're Fran Maschuci? Oh my God, are you Joe's sister? And I was like, yeah. And the person, I'm not going to drag his name into it now, but he had the dinner for us. And I was mortified.
What you shouldn't be mortified for some people. Stop right there. Here's a good idea. Oh my God, I zoomed in. I forgot. Either way, close or far away, I'm still looking good. let's do this. Could we get one of those girls on the podcast?
I'm thinking about it. Believe me, I think I have to call a few phone calls where I lost touch with somebody passed away, but I will try to find out if they would like to sue him for that, because let me tell you, that would be beautiful.
Well,
They don't
can't-
know where
they-
he is.
They can't sue him. The statute of limitations for civil lawsuit in both federal and state court is 2 years. You know, but
Isn't that a criminal charge?
no, a civil too is 2 years. But some
Well,
people get it much.
regardless,
Once you realize that you have been damaged, that's when so an event could take place, like if you took a drug, like if you were in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, from 1954 to 1976, and you were drinking the water, and you got a certain kind of cancer, then yes, you can sue because you realize that, oh shit, I got cancer, and now it's probably because of that. So the statute of limitation in civil matters, both federal and in all the states I've been in, is 2 years from the time that you realized you have been damaged. So you know, that's in the past. They can't do that. I just want this guy to come and tell his side of the story. I mean, the story that you
he's
told,
probably conjuring up a story right now.
well, I mean, you know, and there was this video, this comment. Did I say this? Did I ever say this about this guy leaving a comment about your brother getting away with this?
No, you didn't tell me
Okay,
about
so I
that
got a
because it
comment.
was taken down.
Okay, so I just got a comment. Can we read? Do we have it? Can we read it? Okay, we just got a comment that read as follows. He would be, meaning Jojo, he would be out of his mind to talk to you. And basically, he got away with murder, exclamation point. So I do believe it was him. And my response was, anyone that's ever murdered someone and didn't get caught, even after 50 years, especially in the days that we live in today with DNA, mitochondrial DNA, family tree DNA, the way they got the cop in California, you never got away with it because there's no statute of limitations on murder. So as long as you're alive, you didn't get away with it. That can come at any time, morning, noon, night, no matter where you go, you can get that pound at the door. I got the little shaking going on too. So that's what I responded. But the way he put an exclamation point, and then I responded and I told him, you never get away with it because there's no statute of limitation. You never got away with it. And then that commenter, which was just in the last 15 minutes, took it down right away. He took it. Once they take their comment down, you won't see my response. So that's what they just did. So I truly believe that it was you, Jojo. Why don't you just tell me to go? If you tell me to go after myself, tell your sister to go after yourself. You're not talking because of whatever.
Listen, he told me that he wanted to come to my mother's funeral after he robbed all the money out of her house, hit her, took all the money from the last time that he robbed us 3 different times, took the plates off of our cars, took the locks off of our doors. He pushed her. My mother had a really bad heart. He pushed her. She was in the middle of the kitchen. He pushed her and she went flying into the corner and fell on the floor. I can't even tell you how upset I was.
Okay, so Jojo, even if you don't want to come on the channel and talk about the homicide, me being in law enforcement for 30 years, I totally understand that you have the right not to self-incriminate. Okay, but these allegations for assaulting your mother, that statute of limitation has long run its course. So why don't you just talk about that and tell her? We can even do like a 3-way thing on this Zoom thing.
Oh, I'm not going to confront him because I disowned him
a
long time ago, and he is not even my brother. I think They baby switched the asshole.
That's what I used to think about my sister, my sibling.
Well, his birth certificate is not signed by a doctor.
Okay. All right, listen, Fran. So you don't have to be on. I will show clips to you, Jojo, of every bad allegation. I mean, the one that she just mentioned, that you pushed your mother with a heart condition after she says you murdered her father, your father,
How about how he robbed us?
and
He took all the equity out of my mother's house.
I mean, forget about that. I'm just thinking about how you either look your father. I mean, this is what I'm guessing. If he was the one that pulled the trigger, if he was the one, um, he probably did it from behind. The guy probably never, because the way I see it is that Jojo sent him to a place where there was people waiting for him, and as soon as he walked in that building or wherever, garage or whatever it is, that's when he was murdered. But if he was there and actually saw his own father being murdered, there's no, I mean, Jojo, you got to give your side of the story here. I mean, even if by some freak happening that you did get arrested, you're 79 years old. How long are you going to be living for? You know, I mean, I'm at an age, I'll be 70 in April. I'm at an age where, if somebody did the wrong thing to me, I'll be adding up. Nobody in my family ever lived past 71. So let me see. What do I got to lose? What do you got to lose? Your guy, from what I understand, got a big pair
He's
of
already
balls.
back It doesn't make any
If
difference.
you
He's
don't
got
want to
nothing
talk
to
about,
lose.
hey, Jojo, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jojo here. Hey, if you don't want to talk about the murder, you could just come on and say I didn't do it, and that's it. I'm not talking. I understand it. But all these other allegations, why would she lie? Why would a sister
Oh, I can back it all up.
tell?
I can back everything
But
up.
I'm just saying, what? But there's backing something up and being motivated. I mean, this is your own blood relative.
Oh, he told everybody that if I was drowning, he wouldn't send me a lifesaver.
And
He
let's
made it quite
let's
clear
think
to
about
the
why you're so mean.
police that
Throwing
he hates me.
throwing students out the window and hey, I mean, dude, all of this is this is your legacy now. You're living the last chapter of your life. These are bad allegations. And when people hide from such allegations, it only means one thing to me and a lot of other people. Guilty. You did it. You did it. So anyway, wow. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Um, and in April we'll be back. And we're gonna find remains in that car. I know it. We have 5 senses. We have hearing, we have sense of taste, sense of smell, sense of vision. And it's been almost 50 years. And I can remember my sense of smell going off in that ride from South Jamaica to Long Island City like it was yesterday. I remember that smell. So, I mean, there's usually in court procedures, there's two types of witnesses. There's actually more than that, but the most of them are eyewitness. I saw that guy kill that guy. There are ear witnesses that didn't see the crime, but they heard it. And I never heard in my life of a smell witness. But
But that would be you, Kevin. You're the smeller.
I'm a smeller.
You're a smeller. You're a dirty smeller.
I'm not really smelling. Just because right away she's attacking me because I wear my Walmart.
Your 99-cent shirt.
No, it's not 99. $10.99 plus
10.
tax. Putting it way over the $10 mark. Cheap. I'm getting cheap in my old days. Oh boy, do I have a big boy for all my car lovers out there. Boy, do I have a CL63 M157 and all the plastic hoses going to the turbos are all breaking away. And now I got to put a water pump, a thermostat, all those things that go all over the place.
What does that have to do with this
We're
subject?
talking about money. It's going to cost me $5,000. It's going to cost me $5,000. I need another Pellegrino. Anyway, so, what did you think? What did you think when I was getting in his face? A couple of times I got mad.
Actually, I don't know anybody who's ever had the balls to get in his face, so I have to give you the award for having balls of church bells, because, which my cousin, by the way, that's her quote. Nobody's ever gotten in his face. Nobody gets in his face. They're
Yeah.
scared of him because he acts like a maniac.
Well,
You know how people are when they're
Jojo,
crazy.
pull up my yellow sheet, Jojo. I've been arrested 4 times for beating the shit out of cops that tried to arrest me. One cop in the 108, I threw him over his own radio car, and boy, did I get a beating in my life for that one. But yeah, look at my yellow sheet. How many fights, barroom brawls? Yeah, go look at it. Go look at it. I don't. I've never. Wait, this guy's 80 years old. He's 1 year from being 80. Who's he scaring? I mean, like I tell you, Jojo, if you feel that, if I'll be on the next flight to where you are. And I know where you live. I know a whole bunch of other things about you that I'm not going to put your personal information out there because, you know, you might have a wife. I don't know if you're still with her, but I'll knock on your door and I'll give you first shot. First shot. I'll put my hands behind my back. Fuck, I'll even fight you one-handed. How about that? Anyway, I'm not really that tough.
Come out wherever you are.
But I know I'm mad. I know I can fight. I know. I don't know what I could do now because I'm 69 years old. But I would be willing to. I don't even want to fight somebody his age. I want to fight somebody like in their 40s. Just see where my game is. See how long I can last. Can I last a whole minute? I don't know. We'll have to. Next time I get a fight, I'll put the thing on. We'll probably get into a fight with one of those Walmart creatures. Anyway, so is there anything else you'd like to say about the video and what do you think? What's your thoughts? Oh, look at this. This cat's an alien. I'm very much into UFO stuff.
Yes, he's an alien.
Put the cat's face. Let me see the face. Look at the freaking thing is from another planet. Let me see. Oh, that's an alien. When the aliens came down, they lost their cat. There it is. She felt. Look at that. What a beautiful cat. I'm going to get a bunch of emails. I'm going to get a bunch of comments from all my feline friends out there. All right. So what did you take away from what we said? What did you take away from what I said? What do you think? Pretend you're your brother and you're watching.
Oh, I don't want to pretend I'm him.
No, just pretend.
I can't go that low. I'm
pretend
sorry.
You're in his shoes. Pretend he drinks Perrier, not Pellegrino, and he's a little floaty. So just pretend that you're watching me calling him out. Because
Oh, I'm sure he's probably raving pissed off.
What do you think he did? What do you think? You think he threw something at the TV? What do you think he did?
Probably broke some stuff in the house. He broke when my father gave him his last $5,000 check for college. He went upstairs and he broke all the furniture because my father said, you have to go get a job. This is your last $5,000 check. And he went upstairs and busted all the furniture.
This last comment that just came out that he got away with murder. That was him. I know that was you. I know, Jojo. PK. What was it? PK, Kaylee? PK. Do we have any more PK? Can you check to see if he's the first time that he's ever first? Oh, so here's another big clue. You know, I have a bunch of people that comment on the channel. And we every time they send a comment, I usually look up and I see, are they good, bad, or trolls? You know, we got plenty of them. But it's usually the ones that make the dumbest comments. And then when I answer, take it down right away, are the ones that's them. That's them. Who would say that? He got away with murder. Next time, Kaylee, take a screenshot of all of these freaking things. So I can know exactly what he said. But yeah, I think that was you, exclamation point. And let me tell you something, Jojo. No statute of limitations. we're going back, and if we find bones, and if we get my I might even increase the reward. This is on the Brooklyn side. I want to know what happened on the Brooklyn side. $5,000 cash money. If you can prove to me that your story is legitimate, true, I will pay you $5,000. No ifs, ands, or buts. I will. In fact, I will personally fly to Brooklyn and put it in your hands. Okay. So, and as far as you, Jojo, there was this guy. Who was the guy, Kaylee? Can we look it up? Who was the guy that was killing and raping women in Northern California? And he was a cop while he did it. And they just arrested him a couple of years ago. He just pled guilty to murder and rape. Well, they came out of the blue and they locked his ass up after 40 something years. So it's, wait a minute, what's the saying in baseball? It's not over till the fat lady sings. And I would be worried if I was you, because we're going back. We're going to go back and we're going to rip what's left of that car apart. And then we're going, I'm not even going to go to the NYPD. Then we're going to, Fran and I are going to go hand in hand and we're going to walk down to 26 Federal Plaza because they have a report. They have a open case on this. And we're going to bring the FBI back to Queens, what is it, Queensboro, Queens Park, Queensbridge Park in Long Island City. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna do another podcast. I'm gonna put this up right now for you guys to see. Oh, this is what's this? What's today? This is Sunday. This is Sunday and 3 20 35. So we're gonna put it right up. Okay, Fran, do you have any last words?
The only thing I have to say to you, darling, is do not contact any of my other relatives about this, just him. Okay?
No,
They
I wouldn't.
they have nothing to do with this.
But in all fairness, I did contact one of his relatives.
And I asked you not to.
No,
because
all right, but I didn't, no, you said don't put the picture up and I didn't.
I said,
So I
don't
did-
contact her.
Right, so I did contact that person. And so I now know that Joe knows about this channel. And this suspicious comment, he got away with murder and put an exclamation point down there and then took it down after I told him no statute of limitations on murder, bro. This is a cold case. You can get that. And that's the way. Joe, when you hear this kind of knock, you know it's them. You know it's them. Okay. Anything else you'd like to say before we?
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for all your help and all your comments. We want your opinions on this, please.
Yes. And Fran has the password. So every comment that's directed in this should really be directed to her because this is basically her story, her case. So when you make a comment, she will read it and she will respond to it, or your money back. Money back guarantee. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one.